What's cooking, YouTube? Welcome back to Uncle So's channel where we review shoes for uncles by uncle. That's me. Today's a little different video. I'm going to make some changes to our current shoe rating system. As I review more and more shoes, I realize there's a big flaw in my current rating system with the letter grade and tying the letter grade to performances and prices. The Chinese companies are just coming out with value shoes and top tier shoes that are just performing exceeding its price point. So I'm finding that I'm putting way too many shoes in the higher tier, and especially as the highest tier, the S, the SS, the SS tier, it's just crowding that top tier. Yes, blame it on the Chinese company. I would love to rave about the Western companies too, but honestly, in 2025, the only two shoes that I can really think to rave would be the AJ40s and the Dawn Issue 7. They're just making really nice looking shoe, but ultimately garbo tier on the court. With how good the shoes are and how good the shoes are going to be, I think I really ought to decouple the shoe rating from my perceived price point and really kind of change the structure a little bit, where I make the S tier not just the greatest performer right now, but the greatest of all time type of shoe. And that's why I'm going to change the letter grade into a number grade, where I reserve the 90s and above, what we call S tier here, as shoe that will last the test of time, and then kind of go from there. JB3s, GT1s will now fall into the 80 zone. They're still great shoes, don't get me wrong, and they're not being downgraded, but they are performance shoes that are far exceeding the normal performance shoes. You can spend your money and you get far more than what you're looking for. Another reason for this change is that I feel like the technology for shoes are coming out so quickly nowadays. For example, the G-Boom that's coming out with the Ushua 20 is insane. If you look at this and you see the future of shoes, you're excited as a shoe nerd like me. If you really think about it, the JB3s, for example, perfectly tuned with its tech, but with all these tech coming in, it's going to be quickly obsolete within a year or two. So you can't really put that into the 90s range. Same with the Joker 1 GT. In fact, I think the Joker 2 GT may already killed it. So that's the changes to the rating system. I'm actually going to upload a spreadsheet with the changes to all my shoe that I have reviewed so far, and the ones that I've never published a review, but I've worn and I've also kind of rated them. It'll be available soon on my channel page, so look forward to that. I do realize that changing the rating system right now may confuse some of you who have been watching a lot of my reviews and using the letter grade. For the sake of the channel, for the sake of future shoe rating, and I have to sacrifice the comparability, and that's also why I'm going to upload the spreadsheet to help you guys bridge that gap. I'm just excited to see new shoes, and I'm excited to see new tech and how they perform. I see that this is going to be the future of the channel. Anyways, thank you for listening to Uncle rant about imaginary numbers. As always, remember to stretch.